YouTube, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about another extension to, I shouldn't say extension, another journaling adjacent item that I purchased from Amazon. I've already unboxed it. This is really take two. I had frustrations on take one, so I'm going to just kind of come in and give you an overview of my new purchase, which is the Kodak let me see if I can say K and M together. Kodak Memo Shot Era. This is a instant camera and photo printer. I thought that this camera was initially a color capabilities as far as the print's concerned, but it looks like it's just like a laser printer. But this will help enhance my need to want to put down stickers or photos in my journals, in addition to my Canon selfie, which I've already talked about on the channel pretty extensively. So without further ado, I'm going to just open this up so that you can kind of see what's in it. You get the, welcome, the thank you with the QR codes, and then it has the instructions laid out. And this is where, when I was doing take one, I was having a little bit of issues with the instructions because they're not exactly as concise and clear cut as they can be. So each box, and I'm going to just flip this over because that'll help get it out easier, contains 2 items. I got the bundle, which has the extra 9 rolls of the photo printing paper. So there's spare rolls, and then this one, which, like I said, I've already opened this up, so has the camera in it. And here it is. Okay, so this is the reflective mirror lens so that you can do selfies with it. Let me just walk you through what this looks like on here. This is for the actual paper, and there's already a roll that comes with this. So it comes taped up, so you do need to open this up, like so. And you do need to feed it so that it can go. Because the instructions, and you've got to, this is a force. You got to kind of make sure that that snaps shut. Which yesterday when I was bumbling and fumbling doing my initial take, I didn't realize that you needed to actually have that paper ready to go because the instructions don't tell you that. It goes into, you need to Bluetooth your device and get it ready for Bluetooth. And really what you need to do first is make sure that you have your paper ready to go. So it comes with this little cover on it for the lens. And once you do that, and I'm using my phone, so it's going to be kind of hard to do, and I'm going to kind of use my iPad mini to like angle this in, is you're going to, this is your power button right here, so you've got to turn that on, and then this is the button that you would hold down for 2 seconds to pair with your camera once you've got your shots. This is the print only function, I believe, and this is the camera. So if you wanted to do selfies of yourself, and you're going to see my reflection of my environment a little bit with my camera, but if I wanted to do a selfie of myself, you got to look at that. And this right here, sorry, is the camera lens. So it's kind of a nifty device, and it's very small and it's very compact. It already comes with the leash or the wrist leash already attached to it, so that's a nice feature. What you need to do when you want to like actually print images is you need to go to the Apple Store for your appropriate device. So if you're an iPhone user, you go to the Apple Store, and if you're an Android user, you go to the Android Store. And then what you can do is I'm going to download, I think if I haven't already, I have not. I'm going to really quickly pull down the Apple Store app for the Kodak Memo, and I'll show you on my iPad since I haven't downloaded it yet. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to type in here. And the QR code in the box will take you right there. And as you see, there's the memo there, right there. Let me just double check here. I think I might have to just download this really quick. All right, so you want to begin, and this is the same thing on the phone as it is for your iPad device, and it's just going to kind of verify your Bluetooth. So I'm going to turn this on. And you do need to charge this first before you get going. So that was another thing. It had a little bit of a charge, but not enough of a charge to, there we go. So you get the Kodak, and then I'm going to go into my Bluetooth settings really quick. And I'm going to hold this down. And hopefully it will show up on my Bluetooth. My speaker is showing up, which I don't need. And this is where it was very interesting. This is where I had a lot of hiccups yesterday with this pairing of all this device. It's a little tricky because it's not, the instructions don't really help you in this at all. You're going to have to play with it. And then I'm going to allow full access to my photo gallery. And then what happens, even though I push this to hold, I've got to hit allow. And now it will ask for my Bluetooth. And then you hit this. So you got to really go back into the device, which the instructions do not explain this clearly enough. And so it's paired. I'm going to go into my gallery. And I'm going to just pick something like my screenshots that I had. I'm going to go into Edit Print. And from here, I'm going to brighten. You can brighten things. Okay, so okay, this is Lisa in post-edit mode. I was going through the edits and I noticed that you guys really couldn't see the screenshots here very well. But what I'm doing here is, after the pairing fiasco, as you can see, you do have to go back and forth. So really what you do is you hit the settings button. And once you hit the settings button, you can just go back into your photo app for Kodak and you can start to do your adjustments. And when you're doing your adjustments here, I'm altering the contrast and doing the brightness. You do need to finagle with this. It's kind of like until you get used to your images, even though you might have edited your images in your photo app, you still need to edit it for this thermal printer because it's going to print things a little bit darker. So you do need to play with the brightness and the contrast, and I'm kind of going through the two screenshots that I've picked from the Every Girl tech backgrounds that I used in December. They were in color. This does have filter capabilities, but all it does is really lay a tint down onto your images. There's not really any true color printing. So be careful of the filters. Once you do that, you'll see that there's going to be like a green circular button that happens as it prepares. And you're pairing with the Bluetooth with the yellow there. And as the paper comes out of the printer, don't yank on it, just let it flow. And it happens pretty quick, but don't pull on it. So they tell you don't tamper with it, and then it'll stop, and then you can just tear that image off. And then the next one will print after that because, and sorry for the camera knock, and then the second one's going to print. And you can see the green flashing of that kind of dotted circle going through on there. I will say that the buttons for both hitting your photo shutter button and around the top of it is kind of sensitive, so just be careful of that. I wasn't looking for a laser printer per se. I was hoping that this one was more of a solution to the Canon selfie sticky back paper issue that I have, but it looks like I'm going to have to commit to going ahead and using that one as my solution for really true color prints. All right, so that's all I have today. I hope this video was informative for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Do you guys own any kind of Kodak instant printing kind of cameras? If I wanted to do, oh, let me just show you the camera. So I hit these buttons are very touch sensitive. I will say that I hit this by mistake. But this is just I'm sorry. This right here triggers the camera, and so does this, but if you hold this down, it will kind of go back into live action mode if you don't like what you're doing. And then right here is the shutter button for the actual photo. So that's how you would take the photo, especially if you're kind of holding it this way, looking at the camera. The button is right here. You just have to put it right there to take the photo, and then you can print from there as you go through the edit menu. I don't think I'm going to be using this too much as a selfie camera, but I will probably use it for these kind of prints when I want to stick stuff in my journal. So, and it's a little bit more ergonomic than, you know, using the selfie, which the paper for the selfie is not inexpensive. As far as doing photo prints, it's not inexpensive. As far as doing those label prints, those are kind of pricey because you only get 18 per box. I wish I wish Canon would put more indexing capabilities and longer print lives than 18, because that makes it a little bit more cost prohibitive. But that's it. That's all I have for today. I hope you found this video helpful. Happy holidays to you. I am not going to be uploading videos between Christmas and the New Year, so I will see everybody in 2025, just as a FYI, but I will probably put out a video again right before. All right, so until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you so much for joining my channel and hitting play. Let me know if you were interested in the product or it's a for you. I will say I got this on Amazon and it was $60 roughly for the kit with the extra rolls, and it's $50 for just the camera itself. So to me, if you like to put out thermal prints, it's worth getting the $60 investment. For $10 more, you get 9 extra rolls of the paper. So you don't have to buy it right away. All right. Oh, and I also think you get, I think you get 18 to 20 photo thermal images like this per roll, just as a FYI. All right. Until next time, take care. Sorry about the additions or the postscript edits, adds-ons at the end of this, but I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.